The White House is vowing to crack down on the rising number of Tesla attacks.
And police in Italy are investigating possible arson after a fire destroyed more than a dozen Tesla vehicles.
He's a danger to our democracy. He's going in and getting our private data.
As the owner of various multinational companies such as Tesla and X, Elon Musk has always been in the spotlight. Along with this, the tech billionaire has often expressed his pleasure with his fame and status.
Hi, everyone.
But in a sudden turn of events, Musk's view on publicity has changed. With his automobile company Tesla in recent scandals, the billionaire has taken to the public to address the situation and share important information. What could this revelation be? Join us as we uncover how Elon Musk intends to leak the list of people paying protesters to burn Tesla cars. The Tesla attacks. Attacks on property carrying the logo of Elon Musk's electric car company have been reported to be happening across the US and overseas. While no injuries have been reported, Tesla showrooms, vehicle lots, charging stations, and privately owned cars have been targeted. Several Tesla vehicles were set ablaze at a service center in the United States, while a protected website leaked personal information of Tesla owners as protests against Elon Musk's involvement in the Donald Trump administration intensified. In a separate incident in Kansas City, 2 Tesla Cybertrucks were also set on fire.
Now, the 2 Tesla fires in Las Vegas this year, part of a much bigger and larger national, even worldwide trend.
And not long after, an individual dressed in black used Molotov cocktails to ignite 5 vehicles at a Tesla service center in Las Vegas. Meanwhile, in South Carolina, an arsonist attempting to torch a Tesla charging station accidentally set himself on fire, according to the New York Post.
There is actually a residential street just up the hill from here. Someone late last night was going to bed, saw the flames down here, called firefighters.
Amidst the chaos, Tesla's CEO Elon Musk went on to share videos of the burning vehicles, calling the attacks terrorism. He tweeted on X, formerly known as Twitter, that he believed the level of violence taken up by the attackers was deeply wrong. According to Musk, Tesla just makes electric cars and has done nothing to deserve these evil attacks, but that's just the beginning. In another post made on X by the CEO of Tesla about the protest movement, Musk claimed Valerie Costa's Seattle group was backed by Act Blue, an online fundraising platform for Democrats. Costa, a community organizer in Seattle who co-founded an environmental activist group called the Troublemakers, has recently helped organize peaceful local protests as part of Tesla Takedown. She appears to be partly in charge of demonstrations happening worldwide, objecting to Tesla CEO Elon Musk's campaign of slashing and disrupting the federal government. Before Costa could figure out how to respond, Musk quickly fired off another post. This time, it was even more personal and inflammatory, stating that Costa was committing crimes, and attached to the tweet was a video clip of her appearing on a podcast.
It's not Takedown Tesla, it's Tesla Takedown.
Tesla Takedown. Yeah, there's a website called teslatakedown.com, which is a website you can go to, get some background on the campaign. And it essentially is a map where anybody in the world can put an action up for targeting Tesla.
In the clip, Costa is seen expressing her views on the whole Tesla scandal and giving her 2 cents on how she thinks things could be done differently. However, the CEO sees it as a clear indication of her direct involvement in the scandals. Regardless of his sentiments and beliefs, Musk's post provided no evidence or specific allegations, but the message was clear. Musk was openly blaming Costa, even though the accusations were all false. According to Musk, Costa and Act Blue were to blame for the violence directed at Tesla cars and facilities since President Trump's inauguration. Musk strongly feels both parties must have paid off the protesters who could have most likely been Democrats to vandalize the Tesla vehicles. He also believes the whole thing was thoroughly planned out, which would explain the inability to trace the crime back to them. Following in Musk's footsteps, dozens of his fans have targeted Costa with menacing direct messages, social media posts, and emails. In several messages reviewed by NPR, Musk supporters said they hoped federal authorities would investigate her and even threatened physical violence against her. In the face of growing protests against Tesla, Trump held an event with Musk on the White House lawn last week and vowed to label vandalism and attacks against the carmaker as domestic terrorism while standing in front of a row of Teslas. Although there has been a series of arrests linked to violence against Tesla facilities, authorities have not said any of the acts were coordinated or related to Costa in any way. However, these incidents have impacted Tesla financially, with the company reporting declining sales for the first time in its history, but it doesn't end there. A peaceful protest against Elon Musk and Tesla. On Saturday, with more than 200 events planned worldwide, protests kicked off midday in front of Tesla showrooms in Australia and New Zealand, and then rippled across countries in Europe. Each rally was locally organized with original themes, with protesters making sure to voice out their intentions, letting everyone know they were going after the billionaire Elon Musk's deep pockets as the CEO of the electric vehicle maker. Organizers of the protests asked people to do 3 things: don't buy a Tesla, sell off Tesla stock, and join the Tesla Takedown movement. They also dubbed this movement as the Tesla Takedown's Global Day of Action, which happens to be the latest and largest in a series of demonstrations that began shortly after Donald Trump was inaugurated. The protesters' goal is to send a message to the Trump administration that they're against what the Tesla CEO, Elon Musk, is doing with the U.S. federal government, laying off thousands of workers, cutting department budgets, giving fascist salutes, and getting rid of entire agencies. Here's where things start to get very interesting. Musk, the world's richest person, was made the head of the so-called Department of Government Efficiency, which he has been tasked with slashing federal budgets in the U.S., including laying off thousands of workers. However, in a recent interview with Fox News, Musk spoke about how almost no one had gotten fired regardless of the workers' apathy towards him. He has been reported to have gone after the Social Security Administration, the Department of Education, the National Park Service, and several more departments and agencies, causing widespread backlash and criticism. In San Francisco, a crowd of around 200 people gathered in front of the Tesla showroom. Protesters spilled into the busy street and onto the median, confusing the self-driving Waymos trying to get around people darting back and forth. A boombox blasted "We're Not Gonna Take It" by Twisted Sister, and cars drove by honking enthusiastically, while passing postal trucks, public buses, and fire engines all honked in support. People propped up signs with slogans like "Burn your swastika before it burns you" and "No Doge bags," and others flew massive American flags mounted upside down. The block-long Tesla showroom was emptied of all cars, and only a few security guards stood inside, with some San Francisco police outside. At one point, a group of 4 men wearing red MAGA hats and black Doge shirts walked through the crowd, but everything remained calm. At another location, in Berkeley, California, the Tesla showroom has shut down every Saturday for the last month because of the weekly protests, according to salespeople from neighboring retailers.
Again today, gathered in front of Tesla dealerships nationwide to demand an end to Elon Musk's massive cuts to federal programs.
Only security guards have stayed on to guard the building, and according to reports, the scene of lively demonstrations has included a mariachi band and a 10-foot cardboard Cybertruck for people to spray paint. Earlier this month, the showroom's front door was splattered with red paint, but regardless of all the happenings, the showroom manager declined to make any comments. As the protests and chaos raged on, organizers have been careful to distance themselves from the violent vandalism that has been carried out against Tesla showrooms. With Trump and Musk claiming the vandalisms are a sign of terrorism, peaceful protesters are trying their best to keep things calm as they voice out their grievances with the hope things will get better. Stay tuned, 'cause this next part is sure to keep you glued to your screens. More chaos within Tesla. DogeQuest, a controversial website, has surfaced online, exposing the personal data of Tesla owners across the U.S. The platform, linked to anti-Elon Musk protests, features an interactive map displaying names, addresses, and phone numbers. It has sparked major privacy concerns, as the site refuses to remove data unless owners prove they have sold their vehicles.
Tesla vehicles at dealerships, arson and vandalism across the U.S.
This comes amid rising attacks on Tesla properties, including arson and vandalism, with federal agencies investigating.
We investigate an increasing number of attacks on Tesla vehicles and showrooms.
Musk has labeled Dogequest as extreme domestic terrorism, while cybersecurity experts analyze the leak's source and potential legal actions. More troubling, this strange website found in the dark web is said to have featured a Molotov cocktail as a cursor, hinting at potential calls for vandalism. The controversy has raised questions about data security, online activism, and the risks Tesla owners may now face as a part of the company, but that's not where things come to an end. The anonymous website claims that it aims to promote creative expressions of protest, but so far, it has done so by exposing private information of Tesla owners, Tesla dealerships, and even employees of a government agency linked to Musk. The site, as first reported by 404 Media, presents a searchable database of Tesla drivers and their alleged locations, though some data remains unverified. Amidst all this, the website's operators justify their actions by stating that Tesla owners can have their information removed, but under certain terms. The website's operators' strange approach has sparked outrage, with critics labeling it as a form of digital blackmail. With the Tesla attacks still a very hot topic, authorities, including the FBI, are investigating these incidents as possible acts of domestic terrorism. However, no direct evidence links Dogequest to these crimes, even though it is very likely the operators of the group are involved. While the site provides a platform for anti-Tesla sentiment, whether it actively encourages violent action remains unclear. That said, Tesla CEO Elon Musk has publicly condemned the website, calling it extreme domestic terrorism.
This is fundamentally a case of terrorism. It's wide-scale domestic terrorism with the purpose of intimidation, and it's harming innocent people. It's really terrible.
For Tesla owners, the situation is deeply unsettling. Many are now worried about their personal safety, fearing they could be targeted for simply owning a vehicle. Cybersecurity experts warn that doxing, or exposing personal information online, can have severe consequences, including harassment, identity theft, and physical harm. Some affected individuals have reported the leak to authorities and are taking steps to protect their personal data. With everyone on their toes, backlash against Tesla has grown, fueled by Musk's close ties to Donald Trump and his support for government spending cuts. Protests are still going on across the country, with demonstrators calling for a boycott of the company. In New York City, around 250 activists gathered outside a Tesla showroom, chanting slogans like "Musk must go" and "Block fascism now."
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go!
The event ended with multiple arrests, reflecting the growing tension surrounding the company and the consumers' high distrust in Musk and Tesla. Moreover, Tesla's stock price has suffered a steep decline, reportedly dropping more than 50% since the fall election. Prominent investor Ross Gerber has openly criticized Musk's leadership, warning that his political involvement is hurting Tesla's reputation and sales, but that's not all. With federal agencies now investigating Dogequest, legal action against the website's operators could be imminent. The key question is whether they violated any data protection laws by publishing Tesla owners' private details. Meanwhile, cybersecurity experts are urging affected individuals to monitor their personal information and report any suspicious activity. However, other complaints and reports have been coming in from different parts of the country from Tesla cars users and attacks on Tesla cars.
These violent attacks, Attorney General Bondi has said the same thing. I believe that is exactly what will happen.
A woman in Loveland, Colorado, was arrested after allegedly attacking a Tesla dealership with an incendiary device. 2 Tesla dealerships in Oregon were also reportedly targeted by gunfire in recent weeks, though no injuries were reported. Owners of the Cybertruck, Tesla's recently released electric pickup, have also reported frequent harassment, including strange gestures and verbal abuse from passers-by. The chaos seems to be never-ending as Musk struggles to keep his customers interested in the company, fish out the attackers, secure his customers' information, and still remain in charge of Trump's administration. As Tesla struggles to stay afloat amidst the ongoing crisis, will Musk find a way to get his business back on track, or will the anti-Musk crowd win this time around? Let us know what you think in the comments section. Tesla Model C. Elon Musk just made an announcement that the car industry would never forget. A brand new Tesla that would cost less than $7,000. You heard that right? A $6,999 fully electric Tesla model. For years, Tesla had been known for its luxury electric cars. You'd need a pretty good paycheck to buy high-end stuff like the Model S and Model X. Tesla had built its name on creating cars with cutting-edge tech and insane performance. But there was a problem. The cars were often out of reach for the average person. So when Musk dropped the price tag of just $6,999, you could feel the joy in the car community both on social media and everywhere else. To put this announcement into context, it was like if Apple suddenly released a super-powered iPhone for $100, but little did people know that more shocking announcements would follow. More cheaper model electric cars are coming. According to Musk, Tesla wants to make electric cars for everyone, not just the rich or tech lovers. Many car experts believe electric cars could never be cheap enough for the average person to buy, but Tesla is determined to prove them wrong. And surprisingly, the car is not just a piece of steel. It is sleek and compact. Industry Insidious believes that the car is stylish for such a low price. Who wouldn't feel that way? The car didn't look like a toy or a cheap knockoff. It looked like something you'd want to drive. Musk also revealed that Tesla's focus is not just on a single product, but a complete electric car industry revolution. For Musk, it was clear. This wasn't about making another Tesla for rich people. This was about making electric vehicles a reality for anyone, anywhere. Whether you lived in North America, Europe, or even parts of the world where cars were still out of reach, this new Tesla was built to change the game. The reason for such a low price? Well, Musk wasn't shy about it. Tesla has been working for years to find ways to cut the costs of building a car without compromising the core things that make Teslas so special. The tech, the sustainability, the performance. It was all still there, just at a price no one ever thought was possible. According to Musk, sustainable energy can't just be for those who can afford luxury cars. It has to be for everyone. This $6,999 car wasn't just a model for the US or Europe. It was aimed at a truly global market. Musk even said, "This is a car for the people, by the people, and for our planet." Tesla named the new car the Model C, and honestly, it felt like Tesla had just thrown down a challenge to every other car company in the world. They would get left behind if they didn't catch up with this level of affordability and tech. Are you curious about what China has to offer for this similar price? Well, we are about to reveal that. Take the Chinese Wuling Mini EV, for instance. It costs just about $5,000, but while they are much cheaper, they don't have the same brand prestige or widespread reputation that Tesla holds. In terms of performance, this Chinese model is a step down. The Wuling Mini has a top speed of around 62 miles per hour and modest acceleration. These cars are not designed for performance or speed. They're built for efficiency and practicality, making them only ideal for short city rides rather than highway driving or high-speed travel. Also, remember that the technology in these Chinese EVs is also more basic. You won't find the advanced tech features Tesla built into the Model C, such as autopilot or over-the-air software updates. So what are the specs of this Tesla model? Unbelievable specs of Tesla Model C. Let's start with the basics, range and performance. For just $6,999, most people wouldn't expect much. Maybe a car that runs for a short distance before needing a recharge, but Tesla is known for pushing boundaries, and Model C is no different. It boasts an impressive range of 200 miles on a single charge. To put that in perspective, that's enough to drive from one side of Los Angeles City to the other and back, or to take a weekend road trip without worrying about running out of power. This is the kind of range that makes electric cars practical for everyday use. Model C was not designed to travel only through the city. You could take it on a highway drive without the constant anxiety of charging every few hours. As for performance, the Model C will change everything you know about cheap electric vehicles. It is not a sports car, but its acceleration is more than enough for daily driving needs. It can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 6 seconds, which is fast enough to merge onto highways or pass slower traffic without hesitation. When you think of a $6,999 car, you don't think of that kind of performance, but the good news is that Tesla has delivered it. The Model C also exceeds expectations in safety. Tesla has always been a leader when it comes to vehicle safety, and the Model C is no different. Despite its low price, it comes with top-tier safety features that you'd expect from any Tesla model. The Model C includes the automatic emergency braking, collision avoidance, and lane-keeping assistance technology. The car is built with a strong safety structure, and Tesla's safety technology helps drivers avoid accidents before they happen. The Model C's battery is also designed to be placed under the floor, giving the car a low center of gravity. This design improves handling and makes the car less likely to roll over in the event of an accident. On top of all this, the Model C is designed to protect its passengers in the event of a crash. The car's frame and materials are carefully chosen to absorb energy during a collision, reducing the risk of injury. These safety features come standard, a huge win for drivers who want peace of mind without breaking the bank. And then there's an advanced driver assistance system, the Tesla Autopilot. It automatically allows the car to steer, accelerate, and brake in emergencies. The Model C comes with Tesla's full autopilot capabilities, including adaptive cruise control and automatic lane changing, even at this $6,999 price point. Consider it. For $6,999, you're getting a car with the same autopilot tech that's in Tesla's high-end models. This is a game changer. It makes driving more convenient and improves safety by reducing human error on the road. If you think that is all, you are about to witness another mind-blowing discovery just ahead. The Model C comes with Tesla's signature 15-inch touchscreen interface, which controls everything from navigation to climate settings. This screen is powered by Tesla's cutting-edge software, which gets smarter with each update. That means even after you buy the car, it gets better and better over time. Tesla is continuously rolling out new features and improvements, which you won't find in most cars, especially at this price point. You might want to think again if you think about alternatives like the Chinese Wuling Mini EV. There is no denying that the Wuling Mini EV seems like a budget-friendly choice, but remember, it is a basic car with minimal technology and outdated features. Additionally, the Model C benefits from Tesla's global network of gigafactories and vertical integration. Let's break it down. It means it has higher build quality and better long-term reliability. Simply put, while the Wuling Mini EV might be cheap, it doesn't come close to the value, performance, or future-proofing that the Model C offers for just $6,999. Now let's talk about how Tesla made all this possible at such a low price. Tesla gigafactories and vertical integration. The Model C's specs alone would make most people think it should cost much more. So how did Tesla bring it down to $6,999? The answer lies in Tesla's groundbreaking manufacturing strategy. It all starts with the company's gigafactories. Tesla doesn't rely on third-party suppliers for parts and materials. Instead, it builds most of its components at its gigafactories. By doing this, Tesla has more control over each part's quality, cost, and production speed. In addition, Tesla's vertical integration is key to keeping costs down. Vertical integration means that Tesla owns and controls nearly every part of the manufacturing process, from designing the vehicle to producing the batteries to assembling the final product. This cuts out the intermediaries and reduces costs. For example, Tesla has developed its battery cells, which are crucial for reducing the cost of electric vehicles. Battery technology is one of the most expensive aspects of an electric car, and by developing its cells, Tesla has been able to lower the cost of the battery packs, and what you are about to hear may sound unbelievable. Tesla builds high-quality components at a fraction of the cost of traditional automakers, and this efficiency is why Tesla can sell the Model C at such an affordable price without sacrificing quality or performance. Don't forget that Tesla gigafactories have the scale to produce thousands of cars and batteries at a time. The sheer scale of production means that Tesla can make each car more efficiently and at a lower cost, making it possible to offer the Model C for just $6,999. But Tesla might still have a small problem. Tesla's gigafactories are impressive, but they're not unlimited. Currently, the demand for the Model C is sky high, and Tesla will need to ramp up production to meet it. Scaling production at this level comes with a whole new set of challenges. It requires massive investments in infrastructure, hiring and training more workers, and ensuring that quality control doesn't suffer as production increases. Even with Tesla's advanced automation systems, increasing output while maintaining the same level of quality is difficult. If Tesla can't manage this properly, there will be delays and customer dissatisfaction, which could damage the brand's reputation. The fact that Tesla has produced such an affordable car with an impressive range, performance, and high-tech features has left many car manufacturers questioning their strategies. Automakers initially planning to release low-cost EVs have been forced to accelerate their efforts. Some are now scrambling to bring affordable EVs to market sooner than expected. Despite these challenges, the Model C represents a turning point in the electric vehicle market. More than just a cheap car, the Model C symbolizes what's possible when innovation and smart manufacturing meet. If Tesla can make EVs affordable, reliable, and packed with advanced technology, the industry will be forced to follow suit. We can expect cheaper models from Tesla and other electric car brands shortly. Affordability as a strategy. BYD's rapid growth in the electric vehicle market, commonly called the EV market, is driven by one primary factor: affordability. In an industry led by major players like Tesla and Mercedes, BYD has emerged as a global leader, recently surpassing Tesla as the world's largest EV manufacturer, with sales in over 60 countries.
Chinese automaker sold more than 526,000 fully electric vehicles in the fourth quarter of last year, which was enough to outpace Tesla.
The company's founder, chairman, and CEO Wang Chuanfu has had a strategic focus on making EVs accessible, helping the company to dominate the market by emphasizing affordable, quality vehicles that appeal to a broad audience worldwide. Now, BYD has released a big new product in the electric car market called the Seagull EV Honor Edition, which starts at a very low price. This is a strong move that shows BYD's desire to start a price competition with regular gas-powered cars. But with an electric vehicle this cheap, who wouldn't think about switching from gasoline? But that's not even the best part. Called the mini Lamborghini, the Seagull is not only about being cheap, but there's more to it. It was designed under the creative eye of Wolfgang Egger, a former Lamborghini designer, adding an unexpected touch of luxury to this entry-level EV. Inside, the Honor Edition does not disappoint, boasting a 10.1-inch rotating infotainment screen driven by BYD's Dialink intelligent network connection, which brings media and connectivity right to the driver's fingertips. It can also go up to 252 miles with the choice of 30.08 kilowatts and 38.88 kilowatts blade battery packs. It will also be able to fast charge from 30% to 80% in only 30 minutes. BYD has designed an affordable electric vehicle with smart features that could impress even the most doubtful driver. BYD introduced its new electric car, the Seagull, in China on April 27, 2023.
We're looking at a BYD Seagull. This vehicle was recently introduced and kind of caught the auto industry, really caught their attention.
Unlike other electric cars in its price range that have only 3 doors, the Seagull has a unique 5-door hatchback design and seats 4 people, measuring just 148.8 inches in length. Chinese media reported that BYD created the Seagull with younger customers in mind, aiming for those who want a simple way to get around. The Seagull's exterior has a modern look with sharp lines, headlights shaped at angles, and a roof that slopes down to rear lights connected by a light bar. Inside, BYD maximized space by extending the wheelbase to length ratio to 66%, higher than their BYD Dolphin model at 64%, and using a thinner battery design. The dashboard reflects a wing shape inspired by a seagull's wings, offering a sleek two-tone look and featuring a 10.1-inch rotatable touchscreen alongside a smaller 5-inch digital display. Safety was also prioritized, as the Seagull includes 6 airbags, rear disc brakes, an electronic parking brake, and electronic stability control. BYD built 61% of the car's frame from high-strength steel, using hot forming for added durability in key areas. After debuting at the Auto Shanghai show in April last year, BYD started delivering the Seagull across China and received a remarkable 10,000 orders in just one day. By November 29th the same year, the 200,000th Seagull rolled off the production line, an impressive achievement in only 7 months. Selling at a price under 90,000 yen, which is about $12,000, the Seagull quickly attracted attention from both international media and industry experts. Can any other electric car compete with this level of affordability and design? BYD reduced the Seagull's price by 5% in March 2024 with the release of a special Seagull Honor Edition for the 2024 model year, adding a new ice blue exterior with a sea blue interior.
It's the best-selling Chinese electric brand. Now, the car that I'm standing in front of right now is the Seagull. It's a new all-electric car.
The Seagull is available in 3 models that make electric driving accessible and flexible, depending on your needs. The Vitality Edition is the base model, perfect for everyday city trips with a range of 190 miles. This is like driving from Los Angeles to San Diego on a single charge. The mid-range Freedom Edition has the same range and similar features, but offers a few extra comforts, ideal if you want something a bit more refined for your commute. Finally, there's the Flying Edition, the top version with an extended range of 252 miles, so you could easily travel from New York to Washington, D.C. without needing a recharge. All models reach up to 81 miles per hour, and with a fast charger, you can bring the battery from 30% to 80% in just 30 minutes, perfect for a quick coffee break. The Seagull's reach is rapidly extending beyond China. A new product, the Dolphin Mini, was just launched in South America. The price in Brazil was around $20,000, an amenable price level to an EV in any global market. BYD is doing great with its plan to offer affordable EVs. Last year, the company sold over 280,000 units of Seagull in China, most of them over the sales of Dolphin and Yuan Plus Auto 3 models. It's making waves in the industry. Rivals like Ford are taking notice. Ford's CEO Jim Farley even confessed to being worried, saying if car makers can't hold their own against Chinese electric vehicle companies, then 20% to 30% of their revenue is at risk. In response, Ford is now developing a low-cost EV platform to stay competitive.
People from outside of Ford that have expertise in that, and we are developing a low-cost EV platform.
But BYD is not stopping with entry-level cars. The company is making its way into the high-end sector with new launches such as the Yangwang U9 electric supercar, priced at a heavy $233,000, and 2 mid-size electric SUVs, the Sea Lion 07 and Song L, which directly aim at bestsellers like Tesla's Model Y. The BYD Seagull EV Honor Edition is not just a cheap car, it makes a point. With a combination of great design, good range, and leading-edge technology at an equitable price, BYD has written a new script for what can be expected from affordable EVs. They are not only creating change with increasing competition against gas cars, but also leading the industry into a new and exciting time. Let us know what you think in the comments section. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more. Also, click on the next video that appears on your screen. You will love it.